If Ravenous Kells was a man, whew, what would be freaking different? Let's see, I wouldn't have to shave because my hair would be sexy under my arms and on my legs. I would have facial hair and a mustache and it'd be okay. I would probably feel like I need to work out and be into sports. I would not show my emotions or cry, or like a fact, I would stop crying at the age of 5, and that's a fact. Most boys stop crying at the age of 5. Let's see, what else would I do? I wouldn't feel scared if I walked home in the dark by myself. I would feel more comfortable arm wrestling people because I'll be strong. And let's see, I'll probably major in engineering or physics because that's what men do. Now, you guys probably think, is she like serious? Is she being sarcastic? What's up? No, this is in all seriousness real. It's just crazy. Okay, we have like 2 sexes, right? You got a male and a female. I was gonna say you got me and a male. No, you got a female and a male. We are the same species, you know, we're human beings. Homo sapiens, whatever you want to say. I don't know, we're all Call of Duty players. Okay, let's go with that one. But let's see, what's the difference? Our body parts and our privileges, our advantages, and the shitty part about being a woman or being a man. And now I want to talk about this because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm taking this sociology course called Sociology of Men, and it's focused on like the advantages of being a man and the disadvantages, and it's about men's lives and how they cope with not expressing themselves and all this cool stuff about guys. And since I'm a woman, it's really cool to learn about guys, so it's like, why not take this class? I gotta graduate anyways. And I love sociology. So okay, if I were a guy, like all those things that I said, those are the things that women, you know, can't do, or that's their disadvantages. And as a woman, you know, I have to shave under my arms because, okay, technically I don't have to, but like society feels that women shouldn't be so hairy because then that would mean that we're just like men or something. And so most women do shave, but in Santa Cruz I see a lot of women who don't, which is really fucking cool, but I don't even think I could do that because I've grown up like, okay, you gotta shave because you're a woman. But that's just one thing. Walking home at night, I do that every day for this quarter. I walk home at 6:45 or 7 or something like that. I wait for the bus, walk my ass home after I get dropped off from the bus. And it's like really fucking scary, okay? One time I had a car follow me for a while and I just ran. I don't even have pepper spray or a flashlight and it's just super dark and I get scared walking home at night. Unlike a boy or a man, you guys wouldn't be as scared, right? Except some boys do get raped too, okay? It's not just girls, which is really fucking stupid. Like, nobody should get raped. That's just fucked up. Okay, taking a deep breath. Let's just think for a moment. If you guys were a girl, like born a girl, what would be different about you guys? What would you guys be able to do? Some of you guys might say, oh, I'd be able to hit boys for saying dumb things, or when I get mad, oh, I'll cry a lot more, or, oh, I'll get shit talked in lobbies in Call of Duty, right? Or I don't have to go to war, that one is crazy. Like men, like since they're strong and, you know, athletic or something, or smart or more strategic, men go to war, and you don't see as many women in the military as men. So it's like, you guys can go talk to Grit or Mars about that because they have experience being in the base, and hopefully they don't find this offensive because I'm not saying that, oh, that's bad that you go to the military. I'm just saying mainly men do, and women, you guys would say as boys, if you were a woman, that, oh, I don't have to go to war, or I won't be racially profiled in a store, or I won't be accused of dressing a certain way and the store owner would think, oh, she's gonna commit a crime. You know what I mean? If you're a boy, you sag your pants, which I'm sure all of you have once in your life, or even now, you sag your pants, you will be accused of doing a criminal crime, you know? Wow, I just said criminal crime. You would be accused of doing a crime. So it's like, even if you don't, the way we dress, like as women or boys. Women, for instance, you guys would think we dress slutty or something. Like, do you ever call a man slutty? Like, men dress slutty? No. You would just think men dress, let's say, like really baggy clothes. Another word for that, a lot of people would profile as ghetto or something. So there are a lot of like advantages and disadvantages of being a woman and a man. And it's really crazy because like how we live our lives every day, it's gendered, and we treat each other with like disrespect sometimes. Like for instance, the Call of Duty lobbies, like why do you guys call girls whores and sluts and disrespect them? You know, it's like, and same for women. Why is it okay that women hit men but men can't hit women? Like that pisses me off. Honestly, if I was a guy for a day, or born as a guy, and a girl, like let's say I had a girlfriend or even a friend and she hit me, best believe I'll slap your ass right back. Like, I'm sorry. Like, even if that's socially incorrect or whatever, which I don't think it is, if anybody lays anybody's hand on anybody, you have the right to defend yourself. You can't be like, oh, I can't hit you, you're a girl. Fuck that. What if that girl had a gun to your head or like a knife to your face and like she was just cutting you up and slicing you? You're gonna be okay with that? Like, okay, she's a girl, like I can't do anything about it. That's bullshit. Don't you ever not defend yourself just because it's a girl, okay? You need to give the same kind of respect to both genders, okay? And a lot of people call the gender that they're not, for instance, I'm a girl, and I used to say, oh, the opposite sex. We're not really opposites. If anything, we have the most in common with one another. Boys and girls, okay? Men and women, we have the most things in common with each other. Some might have more in common with their dogs, but that's a pet, you know? That's a different story. That's a different species. We are the same species, okay? And you guys shouldn't call each other the opposite sex anymore, because that just doesn't seem really right. Like, oh, they're opposite, they're completely different. Like, no, we're not that different from you guys. Maybe when it comes to handling situations, that's like a personal thing. It's not because I'm a woman I'm gonna handle it this exact way, you know? So I prefer saying the other gender, because, you know, there's two. Either one or the other. We're not really opposites. And I'm sorry, yeah, this is a really serious commentary because, you know, men are being attacked too. It's not just women, like, oh, you know, they cry all the time or whatever, and we don't cry because we're guys. It's like, that's sad. Like, you need to show emotion, okay? That's like, say, okay, I read this off of my sociology book, one of them. In a paragraph, it was saying, if we continue allowing men to not show emotion because, you know, in society, we make it seem like they shouldn't, because they should be supportive for our families. They gotta take care of us. They gotta work. They gotta go to war. They gotta do this for our country and do a lot of things, right? I'm not saying that that's bad, but it's a lot of pressure on men to have to take care of so many things, you know, and it's not just them. So it's like, okay, I gotta take a break real quick. My face is getting hot. And I'm really, whew. Okay. So men have to take care of a lot of things. They're really pressured, and so they don't, you know, feel like they should show emotion because it shows that they're weak or something. Well, in that paragraph that I read, it's saying if men don't show that they're nurturing or that they care or loving, then should we allow them to be parents? And that's a big step to, like, holy crap, that's just a whole nother thing. It's like, if nobody, even a woman, if a woman is not loving, nurturing, or caring for any human being, not even herself, should she be a mom? How would that child be when it grows up? You know, dads need to show love, needs to cry in front of the kids or the family, not because they want to show weakness, but sometimes it's to show empathy or, like, to show that they care. You know, you don't have to, like, oh god, I don't want to show that I'm a pussy or something, or that I'm a faggot, which brings another topic, okay? Calling boys a pussy and a faggot and saying you fight like a girl, or you play like a girl, or you're acting like a girl, anything that says like a girl, it makes boys who are growing up feel like it's bad to be a girl. And that's terrible. Like, it is not bad to be a girl, like, and it is not right to purposely, intentionally use the word faggot to insult a boy, because that's like the biggest insult you can call a boy, a pussy or a faggot or like a girl. So watch out what you say to your own gender, okay? For all you boys out there. And older men too, like, they go on the place saying all that stuff, but I know that words change over time, and I use the word fag too, and so do my own teammates, and even my sister, or even the word gay or something like that, but it's not because we're directing it at gay boys or gay women or something like that. But it's still not justified, okay? I'm not saying it is. I'm not right. I'm just saying, like, if you purposely want to hurt somebody using those words, that's not right. Like, especially if it's somebody you know in anywhere, like family member or something, or even a friend or someone at your school, that's not cool. Okay, I mean, that's a lot what I have said, and I'm not even done yet. Like, boys like blue, girls like pink. You know, like, why is it like that? And boy toys, girl toys, Barbies, G.I. Joe dolls, essentially they're the same category. They're dolls, they're action figures, whatever you want to give them. Don't be afraid to play with girl things, quotation, because there's no such thing, you know? Like, Barbies aren't only for boys. There's the doll Ken and just a bunch of things. Boys like to play, like, family and house and acting and pretending to, you know, play role play. So it's like, don't be ashamed to ever feel like you have the other gender in you, because we all do. Like, I act like a dude, but that doesn't mean I have a gender disorder or something, which is actually a real thing, which is really sad. So be comfortable who you are. Don't ever let society or people who follow the norm tell you, oh, don't wear pink. Like, boys shouldn't wear pink. That's a girl thing. Like, fuck that. I wear blue. Boys wear pink. Let it be like that. Let's be fucking diverse with what we wear, what we play, how we act towards each other, and most importantly, do not treat the other gender with disrespect, because they are the closest species to you ever that you will ever have. Okay, I gotta stop. Thank you so much for listening. Peace.